What's up, y'all? You know the vibes. It's Storytime Friday. You know what to do. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks, and tune in for this tea.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit.
All right, so y'all already know, before we get into the video, there's no promo today, but I forgot to announce the winner for the Julia giveaway last week, so I'm gonna do that now. Okay, had a bit of a dilemma because listen, I record off my phone, so y'all been having the camera for like 8 months by now, Lord, and I haven't even started using it. Oh my God. Anyway, I record off my phone temporarily. I'm gonna start using my camera, I promise. When I start doing them 2-hour videos, yeah, going down. Okay, anyway, so I have my old phone and I clicked on my video, so y'all, I'm gonna just I can't say that on here. We just gonna go with the go. I'm gonna just scroll through some comments and, you know, stop. Who this? Okay, they not in the giveaway. All right. Why more people not in the giveaway? Why? Lord. This is giving very much ghetto. But, gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, who's this? Nope. Yeah, so y'all don't want no free jewelry is what you're saying. Y'all, okay, this is not gonna work because not a lot of people entered the giveaway. Who is this? Nope. Okay, boom, we got somebody. Oh, okay, so it's OU Dior. Finally. Nah, let me stop. I haven't even been doing this that long. I've been doing this for like a minute. OU Dior. OU Dior. If you have an Instagram, DM me, please. Your comment says, I'm so excited for this giveaway. I would like to win Julia name choker sterling silver item, and then you put the item number. Okay, so let me go ahead and screenshot it. I'm sorry, y'all, this was very ghetto. Next time I'm gonna have a comment picker and a extra phone. This phone can't do nothing, so I couldn't download it on that phone, on this phone. I'm gonna put your comment on the screen so you know that it's you. Hopefully you watching, okay? If you, like, I have to put a time limit on this because I could pick another winner. So I'm gonna give you until Monday. Okay, that's a lot of time because I know people be busy with their life and stuff. So if you haven't DM'd me by Monday, unfortunately, I will have to go with another winner. Okay, so OU Dior, DM me. My Instagram is in the description. I'll put it on the screen too, so you'll know that you DMing the right person. Like people making fake pages of me, they not. You'll know it's me. Okay, so yeah, DM me on Instagram so I can send your information over to Julia and they can get this choker sent out to you. Okay. So that's the winner, y'all. All right. Okay. Right now, we're going to get up into this story. As you can see from the title below, it's a story time about me. Listen, wait. If you know me personally, or if you either one of my aunts, go on and click off this video. Because you in my business. Don't do that. You in my business. Losing my virginity was just very ghetto to me looking back. Y'all, I'm gonna try to keep this as PG-13 as I can, but y'all, you know, like a story like this, you just gotta be real, and we all big kids. Hopefully we all big kids. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep it PG-13 because I don't want no little kids coming across this. I'm gonna try to talk in code or something. Okay, so anyway, let's get into it. All right, this is gonna be a video about how I lost my virginity to my first boyfriend. I met him at Popeyes when I was 17 and he was about 19. Yeah, about 3 years older than me. Yeah. Y'all, I promise you, it's always the one that you don't want. I did not want Drew, wasn't attracted to Drew or nothing. All of a sudden, we in a relationship for 9 months. Where did that relationship come from? If you haven't seen my other videos about Drew, definitely go watch them first if you want to. I mean, you can watch this one. It don't matter what order. But I already told y'all how we ended. He slept with his first cousin. Yeah, that's not a joke. I'm not dragging it, not one bit. I wish I was dragging it because it's pretty embarrassing. And then, y'all, I also want to add, at the end of my last video, I mentioned that I started talking to him again. We were not together. We were literally friends, but then the lines got blurred. I was in a vulnerable state because a lot of stuff was going on with me. That's a whole nother story, but we were never together again. We were never intimate again. So, yeah, I just had to clear it up because I seen a few comments and I was like, did I confuse somebody? Because don't do that. I'm not trying to confuse you. But yeah, let me clear that up. So anyway, back to this story. I'm going to just give y'all a brief flashback or whatever. I'm going to take y'all back, okay? Let me take y'all back in time. I'm 17. I meet Drew. That's basically like my first real relationship, like real relationship. Immediately into the relationship, like immediately when we get into the relationship, he started love bombing the crap out of me, just repeated I love yous all the time. I remember the first time he actually like told me, he texted me, he said something like, I love you, bro. I'm the luckiest person alive, or something like that. He was like, he was very affectionate. I want to say like romantic or whatever, but you know, he was one of those dudes that grew up with just his mom, I feel like. So I feel like she tried to raise him right, but I don't know where the left turn came in. I don't know what happened. I was getting love bombed daily, and to the point where I was just like, well, dang, do I love him back or whatever? So the first time I actually told him that I loved him, we was on the phone. He gassed the situation, made me feel like, you know, he was really the luckiest nigga in the world because I was with him, you know? And I fell for it. I really fell for it. I was like, dang, he liked me so much. So, you know, let me go on and be with this good person, you know, this good man. So my best friend at the time, her name was Alicia. We lived in the same neighborhood. We worked at Popeyes together. And she is the one who basically introduced me into Drew, I would say. Like, y'all, I promise you, when I was going through all this stuff, I was like, why you bring this lying weird ass nigga into my life, girl? You should have kept him for yourself. Shit. Alicia and Drew were work best friends. I don't even think they called each other by their name. Everything was best friend, that's my best friend, that's my best friend, that's my best friend. Girl, it was so annoying, but I was like, whatever. That's my bestie and that's my dude, so I guess. Anyway, the thing that I didn't like about Drew is he would run my personal business back to Alicia. Okay, I understand me and Alicia are best friends, but it's some stuff that I don't tell Alicia. You tell certain friends certain things because you know how that certain person is, okay? I ain't tell Alicia everything. I didn't tell my friend at the time, Chelsea, everything. So don't go running my information back to somebody under the guise of, oh, I thought they already knew. Or, you know, I thought you told her that. No, it don't matter what you thought. Keep your mouth closed. You know, because like I said in one of my last videos, me, Alicia, Drew, and Drew's other friend, Herbert, we would all be on these 4-way calls. And then sometimes we had like one-on-one calls, whatever, where Drew would call Alicia and they would talk because they was friends. And he would go running my info back to her. And then, of course, Alicia would run it right on back to me. And I would just be like, what the fuck are y'all on the phone talking about me for? I want to say she didn't mean no harm. At least that's how I felt back then. But she would always tell me what Drew would tell her while we was on the phone with our other friend, Chelsea. So she would tell me like, oh, you know, you've been in a relationship with Drew for going on 5 months. And he said this and blah, blah, that. And basically talking about me being a virgin and losing my virginity to him. Y'all, ever since I could remember, Alicia and Chelsea would try to pressure me to have sex. It was so weird. I mean, they would pressure me to the point where they started calling me gay because I was just not interested in dudes. Or, you know, I mean, I don't want to say I wasn't interested in dudes, but I wasn't interested in intercourse, you know? So they would be like, girl, you gay. I know you're gay. And it would really get on my nerves because I would tell them certain things. I don't know I'm not trying to say too much, but they knew what they was doing when they said that. It didn't offend me or nothing because so what if I was? Like, they was slick trying to make fun of me. Y'all understand that this was a different time. People wasn't like really loud and proud about their sexuality. So they would kind of slick try to make fun of me. And I wasn't embarrassed. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm a very open-minded person, one thing about it. So that would not hurt me. You calling me gay, that's not gonna hurt me. She spread my business while we was on the phone with Chelsea. And they was both just calling me gay. Like, girl, what you holding on to it for? Like, bruh. Now that I'm actually saying it out loud, I feel like back then I did feel a type of way. But I don't know. I really did have the wrong friends back then. That's crazy. So anyway, back to Drew. 4 months into the relationship, going on 5 months, Drew, he was good, like steadily acting like he loved the crap out of me. I made his life complete. He couldn't live without me and just gassing me every chance he got. And I'm thinking like, you know, I already said it. I'm thinking like, dang, he really loved me. A lot of the stuff my 17-year-old brain didn't like grasp as a red flag because first of all, I didn't even think like that. This was my first relationship. What did I need trust issues for? I didn't have that. Now, although I did catch some of the red flags, like him lying about cussing out the police, lying about getting held in a traffic stop for 2 hours, lying about all kinds of stuff, lying about going to jail. I'm just thinking, first of all, half the stuff I didn't really know it was a lie. I mean, I had a little inkling, little thoughts, because I'm not completely like naive. I'm not dumb like he thought I was. But a lot of the other stuff, I was just like, okay, maybe he's like just a little weird. Y'all, I don't know. The red flags was flagging, and I was just like, I love him. So we 5 months deep in it now. Like, now I'm starting to feel those feelings. And of course, the conversation of sex came up multiple times. But this one particular night, shit got real, you know? Oh, we finna get into it. All right, I'm gonna try to keep it PG-13 as best I can. So the conversation would come up a lot. For the most part, he respected my boundaries, but I do want to add this part because it was just the weirdest thing. He would respect my boundaries about it, but he would try to like make me jealous, like telling me how other girls would try to talk to him, get his number, want to jump his little bones, you know, all types of stuff. And I'm just like, is that supposed to make me want to jump your little bones? Because you telling me how other girls flirting with you, asking for your number and want to suck your little thing? That's supposed to make me just be like, all right. I didn't understand what he was doing. I feel like he was trying to reverse psychology me, because in reality, ain't nobody really checking for you like that. Ain't nobody really checking for you like that. One night we on the phone, Drew talking all freaky deaky. One thing led to another, and it's just a full-blown X-rated conversation. And we was just talking about all kinds of stuff, y'all. Y'all already know what them late phone calls be giving. It be giving phone sex hotline. So yeah, that's what was happening. And yeah, he was like, he must have said something like, all right, so I'm gonna pull up tomorrow and you better be ready and this and that. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be ready. Y'all thinking he just talking. One thing about Drew, like I said, and like I said in another video, just to like put some context behind it, we never saw each other like that. That's how I feel like we stayed together so long. He didn't have a car, and obviously I didn't have a car. I mean, some people do have a car at 17, but I didn't have a car. So we could never see each other for real. I can probably count how many times we saw each other throughout this relationship. This relationship was very like text, phone call. And a few times he came over when my aunt was there. A few times he came over when she wasn't there. And then a few times we went to hang out at the mall. And I went to his mom's place when she eventually moved to Houston from Cali. But other than that, we never really saw each other. So when he talking about, all right, I'm gonna pull up tomorrow, of course I'm thinking he just talking. Cause how? You never know nobody that can drive you over here, and you live like hella far. So it's just not, it just wasn't like, you know, I didn't think he was for real. Cause for one, he just be talking, and for two, he's a liar. Okay, there was multiple times Drew would call me, be like, oh, I'm outside, I'm around the corner. I'd be like, okay, go outside. You're not outside. And he would be like, oh yeah, I haven't left yet, I was just seeing if I could come over. Then just ask to come over. Stop being weird. That's that weirdness that I be talking about. So yeah, we on the phone, I'm talking about shit like, yeah, I'm gonna be ready. And this, obviously I was not about that life. We both know that I am a virgin. I'm clearly not about that life, okay? So you know that I'm just talking just like how you just be talking, right? So the next day come, mind you, Drew don't call me all day. I don't even think he texted me that day. But around 2 p.m. he called me like, what you doing? I'm like, none, you know, chilling. And he was like, I'm outside. Mind you, like I just said, he would always say he outside. Hadn't even left the house yet. He would come a whole hour later. So I'm like, for what? I don't even play into it, because I'm thinking he's at home. And he was like, I'm trying to see you. And I'm like, no, it's too close to my aunt coming home. And by the time you actually get here, it's going to be like 3 something. And she get home at 5 and blah, blah, blah. He was like, but I'm outside. And I'm like, what? Are you being for real right now? So I hurry up, run, go to the camera, because y'all, we had cameras on the inside and the outside of our house, right? So my aunt got a camera room, okay? She not playing about her safety. She got a little monitor in there, and I look at the cameras. Lo and behold, there's a car parked outside. So I hurry up and I unplug them cameras before she get any kind of chance to zoom in on the license plate or anything like that. So I unplugged the cameras because no face, no case, no footage, I don't know, nothing wrong with footage. So yeah, cut the cameras, hurry up, run outside. I open the door, and Drew get out the car. When I tell you, Drew barely got his second leg out the car. Wait, I'm just like picturing this in my head, because oh my God, he barely got his second leg out the car, because that car take off as soon as that second leg hit the ground, drive off. I don't even think Drew closed the door. Like the momentum from the car driving off closed the door. And I'm like, dang, well, his ride had somewhere to be, didn't they? About to take Drew whole little leg off. It was so funny because like I could tell every time Drew would come over, he would always tell me like how he had to beg somebody. So I'm like, whoever dropped him off, child, they did not want to come over here because I did live far from him. So yeah. I'm like, Drew, what are you doing here? Like low-key happy, like low-key with a smirk on my face. And he was like, I needed to see you. I wanted to see you. I miss you. You don't miss me. You don't miss me. Just saying all kinds of stuff. So yeah, he started kissing me, whatever. And then we go up in the house. We go up in the house. I already knew what to do. Like I had a routine because my grandma was also there, but my grandma didn't really walk. You know, her knees was bad and stuff. So it was basically like being home alone, but I still knew I had to do certain things. So I turned up the big screen downstairs. I turned that hoe up so loud. This wasn't uncommon because I really always watch TV very, very loud. So I just turned it up a little bit more just so it can drown out the voices and stuff. And then I also had a thing like if my grandma did happen to hear another voice, I would just be like, no, I was on the phone. They were on speakerphone. And she'll be like, I know when people in the house. And I'd be like, Grandma, obviously you don't. I'm so sorry, Grandma. I love you so much. Rest your little soul, because you know the truth now. She know the truth now. But I would don't judge me, child. Oh Lord. So yeah, I would be like, Grandma, I was on speakerphone. What are you talking about? Knowing damn well somebody was in the house. Anyway. We had a one story, but we also had stairs. Upstairs is the big ass room. At one point it was a theater room. But at this point, I don't know. I just feel like it was regular. We had 2 couches up there, a TV, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we go upstairs and we sitting on one of the couches and we just talking. You know, just normal stuff. From him calling me to us walking upstairs, it had only been like, what, 2 minutes? In this 2-minute time span, he had told me he loved me at least 12 times. Which back then I was like, oh, he really loved me. He really loved me. Now I'm just thinking like, what? Why? Anyway, I didn't know that he was coming over, right? So, y'all, I got on sweatpants and a tank top. And, you know, I just don't look prepared. You know, I just felt like I could have been cuter. But I was decent, you know, decent. So, yeah, we just upstairs chilling, talking, whatever. One thing leads to another. He started talking that freaky deaky shit. Talking about,
so what's up with that shit you was talking last night?
And I'm like, what you mean? Knowing goddamn well I know what he mean. And he was just like,
I'm trying to see some.
And I'm like, what you trying to see? Like, I'm thinking, what, you want to see some booty? What, you want to see a little booty? Like, no, let me stop. You want a little Janet Jackson? I don't know what you were trying to see. He was like, I'm trying to see what that mouth do. I'm like, oh, Lord. Oh, because, y'all, I forgot. Now, we wasn't talking about being intimate on the phone. We was talking about oral type of things. So I was like, oh, Lord, my mouth done wrote a check my ass cannot cash because I don't know the first thing to do when I get down there. I don't know how to, I ain't time. Gonna be mad, disappointed, sad. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You know, it's just like nervously laughing and all this type of stuff. And he was like, please, come on, why, blah, blah, blah. You said this, you said that. And I'm like, I know what I said, but it's not about what I said. It's about what I can do when I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing about that. Y'all, I promise you, I wouldn't have even known where to begin. So I'm just keeping it real. So that was a no-go right there. He cut his losses pretty quick. So he was like, all right, then just give me a kiss. So we started kissing. Like, he put his hands in the back of my sweat, started grabbing my butt, stuff like that, and we kissed. And y'all, tell me why we kissing. And you know, he slip a little tongue in, whatever. You know, you be sucking each other's lips when y'all kissing. Tell me why I sucked this boy lip. A dried up piece of skin come off his lip into my mouth. His lip skin is in. His lip skin was in my mouth. Ugh. I could have threw up. I was like, oh, no. I know this ain't lip skin in my mouth. So I stopped kissing him. And I kind of just like hug him while he got his hands in my pants. And I'm like, I hurry up and spit it out. I hurry up and, you know, do one of them real quick, real silent behind his back. And this boy, I'm like, should I stop this? And then he just like started talking in my ear like, you sure you ready? And this and that. And I was like, I didn't know what to say. Honestly, thinking back, no, I wasn't. Cause y'all, we're gonna get there. Oh my God. Y'all, I promise you, the words, the literal words, let me just go on and get this out the way. Literally, it wasn't like, oh, I love him so much, so I'm gonna just do it. And it was, let me go ahead and get this out the way. That's literally how I felt. Don't ask me why. I don't know. So I was just like, okay. You know, like I was just saying, After I'm like, he was like, all right, take your pants off, whatever. So y'all, for some reason, please don't ask me why again, we're on the floor. There is 2 couches upstairs, but we're on the floor. I don't know. I guess he couldn't get like a good, the couches wasn't that big, so maybe he couldn't, I don't know. I feel like there was a reason we got on the floor. I feel like it was more room, better grip. I don't know. He didn't even take his pants off. And I knew that because first of all, I seen it and I could feel it. Like, why? He basically through the slit of the pants, you know, whipped it out and start doing what he got to do. So first he going all slow and it's just not working. It's probably finna get a little explicit from here because mind you, I had been with him for 5 months and I had never seen his little peen. So I didn't know what it looked like. I didn't know what I was working with. Doesn't that sound absolutely crazy? I really didn't know. This would have been my first time seeing it. But like I said, he just whipped it out through the little zipper part. So I still didn't see it. So yeah, and that's gonna come back up. He did that for a reason, I feel like. Anyway, like I said, it wasn't working, but finally, I don't know how everybody like first time experience been, but a lot of the times when it's not working, it's because you're not aroused, you know? You're not into that person don't got you all hot and bothered and stuff, because it would have been working if I was ready or wanted to do it with him or whatever. So it wasn't working. So anyway, I don't want to say he kind of shoved it in, but it was just like a forceful, you know, type of thing, like, you know. I don't know how to word this. Oh my God. I gasped like you know, because nigga, ow, it hurt. So he was like, oh, I'm sorry, babe. Are you okay? I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna go gentle, this and that. And I'm like, Y'all, I promise you, I could not find the words. Was my best friend. I was saying to everything because I didn't want to talk. It was a lot for me right now in this moment. So he started going, oh my God, I can feel, like, I know I'm making all these different faces because it was just uncomfortable. I promise you, it felt like friction. That's the best way I could put it. Friction. It was not like, because now I know how it's supposed to be, but it was not smooth. It was not just, nothing was moist. There was no moisture. It just felt like friction. Horrible. It felt like humping a carpet. I don't know. That's the best way I can put it. So I'm just probably making all these faces. I know I was, but I just don't know the exact faces. Probably something like, you know. Listen, and one thing about me, my face gonna tell you how I'm feeling before my mouth do. So I'm one of those like animated facial expression type person. I'm all like this. If I don't like something, yeah. Y'all, I'm literally just laying there looking at the wall. It went something like this. I'm just looking at the wall, laying down, looking at the wall, because this is not good, you know? I mean, I wasn't thinking like this is not good. I'm thinking like, is this what this is about? Like, is this all the fuss? So at one point he starts speeding up. So it's like, and I don't know where this sound came from, but I start making a raspy sound like I couldn't breathe. It was like a, you know, every time he was doing it, I would be like, it just was coming out. I don't know why I felt like I couldn't breathe, or it was something going on with me. Like I didn't like it. I don't know, but that sound was coming out. Finally, y'all, like it felt like it took him forever to realize I wasn't comfortable. And maybe I should have said, I don't like this, I'm not comfortable, whatever. But it was a lot for me in that moment. Like I said, I couldn't put no words together. So finally he was like,
are you okay? Am I hurting you?
And I was like, no, I just don't like this way. And he was like, all right, okay, get on the couch. And I was like, for what? He told me to get on the couch, but he get up and he get on the couch, mind you, pants on and everything. So we moved so fast that I still didn't see his thing. So he told me to get on top of him, right? I'm like, what I'm supposed to do up on here? So you want me to fake it till I make it, because you know damn well I don't know what to do up here. Not even up here. It was more like down there, but because you know, if you catch what I'm hinting at, then you know, ain't no up here, went up nowhere. I'm just thinking he must have forgot this my first time and I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, I get on top. We struggled for about, I don't even know, it felt like 10 minutes. I know it wasn't 10 real minutes, but it felt like it was. We struggled to get back in the motion of things because what do you think this is? So I'm just, y'all, I can't even explain what I was doing because I was doing absolutely nothing, okay? I wasn't doing a thing. So I'm just up there, and you know when you up there bullshitting, yo dude, he like grab your waist and he started doing that pelvis thing. So that's what he started doing. Like he started basically humping from the bottom because obviously I don't know what I'm doing. So he doing that and I'm like, oh, okay. Thinking I'm doing something, y'all. Why I didn't realize it was him until like, I don't even know. I did realize, but at first I'm like, oh, okay, I got the hang of things. No. Cut it out, girl, shut up. So when I realized it was him, I'm like, oh, this is him. So I realized it's him and I'm like, okay, I think I could do this. Like, let me be helpful. And I start trying to do a little something. It was absolutely nothing. I was doing nothing. If anything, I was making his job harder. So this is going on. And like I said, nothing has changed. It still feel like friction. So I'm just like, can we stop? And it's like, I don't know. Maybe he was in the zone because I don't think he heard me. So once again, I'm just like this, like, oh God. Like, I'm not saying, oh God, I'm just staring blankly. Like, y'all, I remember on the floor, my phone was by me on the floor. I remember checking the time. I forgot to mention that. I remember checking the time because I'm like, okay, my aunt get home at 5. Like in my head, while all this is going on, you know, I wasn't into it because I was literally trying to calculate the time to where we need to hurry up. He need to leave and I need to just set the cameras back up and everything before my aunt get home. I was literally not even there. I was not even present. Should have waited. Don't ever, one thing about it, let me pause this, give y'all a little quick message. Don't ever feel like your virginity is something you need to just get out the way because it's so much more than that. So much more special than that. Don't just give it to anybody at all. I just had to throw that message in there because I wish I had stood by that message. So like I said, he was in the zone. He finally finished and I hurry up and jump up before he can because he tell me to. Y'all, Lord, when I get up, when I hurry up and jump off or hop off, whatever, this is the first time I'm seeing his thing. And in my head, I'm just like, what are those? Like, let me stop. I'm like, what the f is that? I promise y'all, I want to say it was like my pinkies, my two pink. No, that's too big. And I'm not dragging it, y'all. The best way I can put it is it was like very small and fat. Almost like a little nub. Yeah, that's what it was. Mr. Nubby. He was still on rock. And y'all, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this not explicit, but yeah. So yeah, and it was like he was pushing. I don't know how to explain it, but I just started smelling a fart. So I'm like, it took me a while, but I'm like, did you fart? But I say it like kind of in a laughing way, like not serious. I'm like, did you fart? And he was like,
what the fuck? No, why would I fart right now?
Cause you was just pushing. You was pushing it out like you had a baby coming out or something. I thought it just did that, but I thought it came out by itself. Why are you pushing it out? Like it's some discharge. Lord, oh my God, let me stop being so graphic. I know he farted. He had to have farted. So he doing that. I hurry up, put my pants on. I run downstairs, get a towel, warm soapy towel, clean up, and then I get another warm soapy towel and I bring it up there for him to clean himself off. So yeah, I'm up there. He's like putting on his clothes and stuff, doing all this, doing all that, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yeah, you can call your ride and this and that. So he called his ride. And I don't know where the ride was. I think the ride said that they was actually like still in the area, but they was about 15 minutes away. So I'm like, okay, cool. You can go 15 minutes. I still have like a little bit of time to get the cameras back up and running because the cameras actually had to like reboot and do this and do that. And Lord. So yeah, I was like, okay, I still have enough time. While we wait and we just talking, just sitting there talking. And I don't know why this boy was still in the mood, because I feel like I was never in the mood. Like, I feel like I was in the mood until I sucked that lip skin. Y'all know the dead skin that be on y'all lips? I was in the mood until that came up into my mouth, okay? Then I was just like, okay, this is nasty. This is very much nasty. So yeah, he's still in the mood, and he was like staring at me, just giving me this look, and I was like, what? Why are you looking at me like that? We just sitting on the couch talking upstairs, and he was like,
I really wanted you to give me some head.
and I was like, no. And he was like, please, just one time, just lick it one time, and this, and that, right? So I was like, all right, fine. Y'all. So once again, y'all, I get down there. Literally, I get down there, and that's literally what I do. Mind you, Drew is like leaned out. He holding it. I know it ain't all the way up here, but just let's pretend it is so y'all can see. He holding it. He leaned back like, and that's all I do. And it take him like 7 seconds to realize that I'm done, because you said lick it once, right? I'm following directions. I'm just simply following orders. You said once, and that's what I did. I did it once. And for real though, wait, let me backtrack, because for real though, when you tell somebody no, no means no. Just because you consented to one thing don't mean that's a consent to everything. You consented to that one thing, okay? Don't let people keep trying to pressure you. So, yeah. Anyway, the kicker is, when I was done, he looked at me and he was like, you just made my day. But he had this weird look on his face, and looking back, he was definitely disappointed. Boy, oh my God, it was so weird. Just say what's on your mind. I don't know. It was like he would lie to me about certain things and then like talk about it to other people, you know, tell other people the truth, which that's gonna come back around because his friend ended up telling me everything. Yeah? Yes. Yeah. Get your charger.
I don't want to take them. Just going to put them on the charger. And then I'll come back for you, sweetie pie.
Okay. I know you're talking to your tablet.
And
Not her calling her tablet sweetie pie.
And I was going to call you sweetie pie too.
Oh, thanks, babe. I love you more. Put your shorts down. You can't come in here.
Can I give you a kiss?
Yeah, you can give me a kiss.
Wow!
Really not. Okay, anyway, I'm back. So in that moment, I really did feel like he was disappointed, just because, all right, let me just tell the story. Like, I really just felt it. Anyway, so it's like immediately after he stand up, zip his pants up, he was like, all right, my ride outside. Like immediately after, he ain't say nothing else. But besides, you just made my day. But it was so weird the way he looked at me. It was like, you stupid bitch. Like, you know, my slow ass thinking. I mean, I didn't think like, oh, I just did something. You know, I just really felt all around weird about everything that just happened. So I walked him out, and I was like, nobody's out here. And he was like, yeah, I gotta walk up the street to the store, because there was like a store literally probably 5 minutes of walking up the street. So yeah, he was like, I gotta meet them at that store. And I was like, well, why don't they just like come around here? He was like, they don't feel like doing all that, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna walk to the store. And I was like, oh, okay. As long as your ass is gone by the time my aunt get home, I do not care. So yeah, he was like, I'm gonna call you later, blah, blah, blah. So he gave me a kiss, and then he started walking, and he waved by. He do wave by the whole time until he like turned the corner. It's crazy, because now that I think back, I feel like he had a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing going on, because the stuff that he said behind my back, and people would come back and tell me, that's the thing. I don't care if it was joking or something. Like, you don't talk about your girlfriend to other people, you know? And it wasn't just like, it wasn't like super bad stuff. Maybe he was looking for, in Alicia's case, when he told her stuff, maybe he was just looking for a help or something. His friend Herbert, when he told him stuff, I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to vent, because in my last story time about him sleeping with his first cousin, go watch that and you'll understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, I bring up the last story time because he had told his friend Herbert the first time that we were intimate, which was this time I'm talking about, I had sucked his dick and he it all over my face. And I just explained to y'all what happened, right? So y'all can understand why I was confused when Herbert was telling me this stuff. And honestly, Drew just had this like history of going back and telling people stuff. Like, I don't know, he tried to act like, oh, I was just excited and this and that. Like, you are 19. You was not excited. You not 15. That's what I'm telling y'all. He really acted like a 16-year-old, or he was lying. Either one. So yeah, when Herbert was telling me that, I told Herbert, like, that didn't happen, like, because this situation that I just told y'all happened. So I was naturally confused, and I was pissed off because why are you going around lying to your friends? Dudes are really weird. Anyway, fast forward that night. I didn't get caught or nothing as far as the cameras and stuff. But yeah, fast forward that night, Drew called me, right? He was like, babe, I've been thinking about you all day. You really made my day. I'm so proud of you. It's so weird how he always said, I'm so proud of you. And he always quoted that song by Drake. I swear to God, I couldn't listen to that song for years. He started wanting to recap everything that happened. Was it good? How did it feel? All kinds of stuff. And I understand. I mean, I don't know. Because I can't say that that's like normal, because I don't know how everybody experience went. Then he started asking me about his thing. He started basically asking me, was it a decent size? Like, you know, y'all, first of all, I don't know. Like, I had seen some stuff on the Hub. If you know, you know. Was the Hub out back then? I feel like it was. Whatever site we was watching it on. I had seen a few things, you know, but I didn't like watch it like that to know how to do certain stuff. But I had seen it, and I had to lie, y'all. I had to be like, I don't know, I guess so, basically. And he was like, no, for real, tell me. You can tell me the truth. You can tell me anything. Like, I won't get mad. All this stuff, y'all. As he's like saying this stuff, his brother, aka his uncle, aka Bronco, come in, okay? Because if you don't know, Drew told me he had a little brother. It turns out his little brother was actually his uncle. I don't know why you just wouldn't say that that's your uncle. Like, I promise you, he did the weirdest stuff. And when things actually came out, simple things, boy, you could have just said your grandmama had a baby late in life. Okay, that's not that hard to explain, and it's not uncommon. Like, it happens. But you want to go the weird route, and when it come out, it make you look weird when the truth come out, you know? So whatever, his bronco come in, and he was, all I hear him say is like, bro, something, because they overuse bro, this, bro, that, bro, this. And he just saying something. Then I hear him ask like, who you on the phone with? And Drew say,
it's Tati, bro, it's Tati.
Bronco is like, oh, that's Penny, because y'all, for some reason, they both called me Penny, like from the Proud Family. I guess I gave Penny from the Proud Family like my vibe or something, because I don't feel like I look like Penny from the Proud Family. So yeah, all of a sudden, Bronco on the phone. I guess she snatched the phone from Drew, because there was a point in time that I was kind of cool with him. But at this point, Bronco was getting kind of annoying. And then eventually we actually fell out. So yeah, Bronco was one of the people, I don't know what sign he was. Not that it probably matters. This is just like a character trait. He was very blunt. He was very bold. And he thought that he could say whatever he wanted because he was very tall. Even though he was skinny, he just thought he could knock anybody out. Like, he would always say, I'll knock that nigga out. I'll knock your ass out. Mind you, he's 16. Y'all know how 16-year-old males are. They just full of testosterone. And testosterone, that don't sound right. Testosterone. Why can't I say that word right now? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit, I done said the word 7 times. I ain't saying it again. Y'all, this the part that get me right here. Why Bronco get on the phone and he talking about, I heard you gave Drew some ass. Yeah, I heard you gave Drew some ass. Like, first of all, bruh, so you went home and told your Bronco? Then the kicker. This the kicker right here. This little boy, this little 16-year-old boy say to me, how you gonna be wanting to fuck somebody, but you didn't shave your pussy all the way? My jaw was on the motherfucking floor, y'all. The floor. I don't think you heard me. I was dead. I was beyond embarrassed. Because like I said, y'all, I didn't know Drew was popping up. Now, don't get me wrong, because this is TMI. It was low. Listen, it was low cut. It just wasn't bald-headed. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't bald-headed. So I'm just like, this boy is really over here telling his Bronco how my cat looked. That's weird. So Bronco just going on and on. So I'm like, what? Bronco going on and on like, yeah, that's why he didn't eat your pussy. He said it wasn't shaved enough and this and that. And I was like, first of all, I didn't even know he was going to do that. I ain't asked him to do that. Nobody ever did. Like, why you just, oh God. Oh my God. Ooh, y'all, literally just had a flashback. as soon as Bronco saying this, it's like Drew in the background causing a commotion, like, hey bro, chill, bro, give me my phone, bro, Dada, chill out, you need to chill out, what the fuck, blah blah blah, just going in. And I'm like, the nerve. You told the right one, because you know how your Bronco is. You know he don't give a fuck what come out his mouth, never did. You know he just like bold and blunt, and he went and he spent the block on the information you just told him. So Drew finally get the phone back, and all he's saying is, bro, you need to chill, get out of my room, get the fuck out, da da this, da da that. So they get into a little slight argument, and I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, Drew, I'm calling his name while he arguing with Bronco. I guess he finally kicked Bronco out. And it was like a silence on the phone. I guess he was trying to figure out the words to say. So I'm like, Drew, hello. Finally, he was like, bro, hello. Like, he got a little attitude with me. Hello? You good? Because let's talk about it. The fuck? Care about your attitude, sir? So I'm like, why are you telling... What did I name him? I named him Nelly on the membership. Why are you telling Nelly our personal? Like, why? And mind you, that was my personal business, because you ain't run back to Nelly. I bet Nelly didn't know that you working with a chicken shrimp nugget. What the fuck? Not a chicken shrimp nugget. A little shrimp nugget. I bet he didn't know that you was working with a nub. So why you telling him my personal business? If you gonna spill it all. Why you was just asking me if your thing was a nice size right before he walked in the room? Spill it all. So he was like, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. So I'm like, well, how does he know that? Why does he even know this information? My bad, y'all. My ear just came on. So he was like, nah, that nigga was asking me certain questions. And I'm like, you felt obligated to tell him my personal business? And he was like, nah, that's my bro. That's my bro. This and that. Like, basically, he tell him everything because they close. Like, he close with his uncle. And I was like, I don't care. I will never touch your ass again if you keep telling my business. I went off on him at this point. I went off on him like, you tell my business to Alicia. He was like,
What? Alicia, bro? I don't even talk to Alicia like that.
I was like, that's your best. You call her best friend. Her name is literally saved in your phone as best friend. Stop it. I'm like, you keep telling my business. I don't fuck with that. Can you stop? Like, I don't know why you run your mouth like this. And he was like, no, I promise you, bro. It's never like that. I promise you I would never do that to you. Just going so hard about everything. Like, how he would never run my business to the street. And I love you so much, bro. It's never like that. You could never think I want to hurt you like that. Just saying all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like, whatever. Slowly calming down, buying the bullshit. Basically, he apologized, and he was like, I was like, so why you be telling my business to Alicia? Of course Alicia gonna tell me, like, that's my best friend. You claim you think that's your friend, like, you don't even know her for real. Like, that's my friend. Like, her loyalty, like, they had a work friendship, you know what I'm saying? Her loyalty never really lied with him. So I'm like, why do you be telling her my business? He was like, no, I just be looking for her advice. Like, y'all known each other since y'all was this age, and she know you the best, and I just be trying to make you happy. I love you so much. Capping. He was a Capricorn. That was his sign. Because I be saying, everybody, what's Drew's sign? Capricorn. Embarrassing. So all the Capricorns out there, I am so sorry. I have not written Capricorns off, okay? I'm not going to let one Capricorn spoil it for the bunch. I ain't even write Aquarius off, because y'all know one of my toxic friends was an Aquarius. So, yeah, I ain't even write y'all off. Oh my God, y'all. And then when his mama finally moved to Texas, that's a whole nother story. Like, he had this weird obsession with his mom. I did talk about it in the one story time about his mom teaching him how to do something. I ain't even gonna say it, but him and his mom relationship was just like the weirdest thing to me. And I'm like, this is where the weirdness come from. So yeah, their whole family dynamic was weird. Drew family tree was weird. Baby, I think you shaking my camera. Thank you. The whole family tree was weird, okay? That's how I'm gonna put it. Huh?
I like the soda you gave me.
I like how you done bopped on in here. Mid-sentence, I ain't have no time to check you.
I like the soda you gave me, though.
What soda? I ain't give you no soda.
I got it from the
Nah. Don't be drinking no soda. Go get you a cold, cool bottle of water. Anyway, y'all, this was my little trifling story time. For some reason, I feel like I got this done so fast that I left something out. So if I did, y'all will get in a voiceover. If you like this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up on your way out. If you didn't give it on the end.
I said in this blue and makeup on the carpet in this blue.
Girl, give this video a thumb up. Leave me a comment and make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? And y'all already know I will see y'all in my next video.
Remember that I had a
Bye. Before y'all get out of here, if you want to join the membership, the link is in the description, okay? Before you sign up, read all 3 tiers correctly just to make sure you sign it up for the right thing, okay? Sign up from a laptop or a computer because that works the best. Sometimes it don't be working from your phone, so yeah, get on a laptop or a computer if you have access to one. Yeah, that's about it, all right? Bye. Okay. Y'all, okay. Anyway, I feel like I want to start incorporating like more giveaway type things on my channel because I like, you know, giving back. So yeah. Oh my God. But I want to say that he was a mama's boy. He was a big mama's boy. Don't get got. When I said it back for the first time, I didn't mean it. I just said it just because. And looking back, I'm not sure if I ever really loved him because there was a point where I felt like I loved him. But now I'm not sure because, you know, I feel like everything was a lie. A lot came out. I felt like everything was a lie. Even back then. Now, I don't even gotta look back because back then when we broke up, I just put everything together and everything was a lie. Y'all, I've been trying to play around with the lighting in my room. It's just terrible. Like, I don't want to look like this. I don't want to look like this. Like, it's just too, I always look so washed out to me. Dang. I don't know what to do. Like, I close the blinds, I look even brighter. I open the blinds, I look less washed out, but I still look washed out. I hate it. I'm over here writing down names and stuff because I just did the giveaway winner. I'm talking about names. There's only one winner. I'm going through my journal. First of all, this is what I like to do to my personal items. I'm just about to throw this journal away and start using the one I got from Astro Heads. And if she touched that one, oh my God, she be ripping pages out. Look at this. Look at this creepy drawing. All of her drawings be creepy. I'm so sorry, y'all. Rebuke thee because this look real creepy, don't it? If you watching this, go ahead and rebuke this drawing. Oh my God, look at this. Look at that. Y'all, is this how kids draw? Because it's just creepy to me. This is just really creepy to me. Where are the other ones? Oh my God. Maybe it's my other journal she drew in. This not even a creepy ones for real. I mean, they creepy, but they not the creepiest. Child. I got me a little Picasso. These drawings is giving Picasso now that I look at it. I like it. Picasso. All right. And knock that on down. Knock that back, and then you can have a Capri Sun. Okay? No. No, my God. I wish I could record you doing this. Yeah, it's so cute. It's the little dimples that get me every time. Go ahead. Since you already got it, go ahead. I don't know why you just came in here to tell on yourself.
Mom, remember that I had a friend at the workshop?
Yeah, but I wasn't at the workshop, though. Ooh, yeah. I had to grab the wall. I had the wrong friends. Ooh, my leg itch. What could have bit me? Because one thing about it is not mosquito season. Let me stop. No shade. So, I don't know, Chad.
Mom, when you didn't get it, make me...
Not impressed. I was not impressed, y'all. Somebody take my phone. Somebody come take my phone right now. This is like one of the most embarrassing stories I have. Actually, it's not. Oh, God. I know we can't take it back, no backseats, nothing like that, but I really wish I would have waited. And I probably would have been waiting until I was 21 or something. Like, I would have been a virgin a lot longer. So, oh my God. Some of the stuff I'm just gonna have to put on a membership because it's just like too explicit. And it's kind of TMI. So anyway, yeah. So